Peace. What's up, everybody? This your boy Jay every day, and this is Varsity Club. I know the NBA Finals are starting, and I'm gonna actually put up a post about the finals, but I just wanted to let everything settle down for a day before I do that. But one thing I am going to do today on the Varsity Club, I'm going to talk about LeBron James and the 2011 finals that he supposedly choked in his first year with the Miami Heat. So now, a couple of things. Number one, LeBron took the Miami Heat to the finals in his first year there. His first year playing with Bosh and Wade together. I think they had Mario Chalmers, Udonis Haslem. I think he had an Alonzo Mourning at the end of his career. Who else they had? I think they had like Juwan Howard. Did they have Gary Payton maybe? Yeah, I think they may have had Gary Payton, who was at the end of his career. So that was the team. They were facing the Spurs. I mean, not the Spurs, excuse me. They were facing the Mavericks, who had beat the world champion Lakers, and they had also beaten the Spurs. The Mavericks had a team that year that won, I think they won between 57 and 60 games. But everybody was talking about, well, everybody back then, and they still tend to bring it up and throw it up about LeBron choking in that series. But what I wanted to do was to give a little bit of context in regards to that game. First off, let me start with the roster. Okay, that year on their roster, let me just go down their roster. Or I'm not going to go down the entire 15-man roster, but I'm going to show you their roster compared to the roster I already told you about for the Heat. They had J.J. Barea, who was balling at the time. Had a young Corey Brewer, Caron Butler, Tyson Chandler, Brendan Haywood, Jason Kidd, Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki, Deshaun Stevenson, Peja Stojakovic, and Jason Terry. So out of that, let me see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They basically had an 11-man rotation where the secondary unit could have been a starting 5. That's what the Heat was up against. Now, I've already went into the rosters. Let me break down the game for you. Number one, they had Jason Kidd, Hall of Fame point guard. So he's going to control the tempo. He's not going to make any turnovers with the ball. He's going to be looking to pass and get other teammates. And more importantly, and remember this, he can hit the open jump shot. Guards. They also had Jason Terry. He played a little bit of point, played a little bit of two. But not only could he drive to the basket, he can hit the open jump shot. They had Deshaun Stevenson, who had a history with LeBron going back to his days with the Wizards. So he played some shooting guard and he did play some forward, but he was not intimidated and would check LeBron. And plus he got a little piss and vinegar in him. But number one, he played defense. and he could knock down an open jumper. Did I mention Peja Stojakovic? Oh, I think he may have won a three-point contest, but former All-Star, can also knock down an open jumper. His defense is non-existent, but that's neither here nor there. Tyson Chandler and Brendan Hayward, they were there to guard the paint. And also you have to remember, Dallas had lost maybe a year or 2 years ago, but they had just lost to Dwayne Wade, who got to the line 96 times. So they brought in rim protectors because of what happened to Dallas the previous year. So let's not forget that. Corey Brewer is there for defense. Caron Butler plays defense. Scrappy player, heady player. This was the team that LeBron was up against. So when people say LeBron choked, no, he had played a team that had lost in the finals. They had addressed their glaring weaknesses. LeBron's jump shot wasn't fully developed yet. This was 7 years ago. So he didn't have a fully developed jump shot. And he wasn't able to go to the lane at will because he had 2 7-footers there. And let's not forget, they had freaking Dirk Nowitzki, who was averaging 26, 27, 28 points a game. Who Dirk Nowitzki is basically KD without the handle. And KD might be a better shooter than him. But remember, Dirk Nowitzki is 7 feet tall. The point of reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of times people just want to use a narrative. Oh, LeBron is just a choker. LeBron can't this, or oh, and remember in that series in 2011, oh, he didn't have it in him, and he just was mentally frazzed and all of this. No, he was playing against a team that had lost the finals, where the owners specifically addressed the needs that they had to meet. Plus, Miami didn't have half the rotation that Dallas did. That's why they lost that series. It wasn't because LeBron choked. They lost that series because Dallas had a better team that year. That team was created and geared to make a finals run. Because you notice after that year, the 2011 season, they never went back to the finals again. Usually teams go to the finals and the semifinals and the conference finals again and again, but that team wasn't constructed that way. That's why they only made those 2 runs to the final. So with that being said, I just wanted to put that post out there because a lot of times when you hear stuff with regards to basketball and you hear these people who say that or who claim to know about basketball and oh, LeBron is a choker and this and this, they give you a half-assed story. They don't really give you a full picture of what he was up against and what the whole team of Miami was up against. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Spoelstra was in his second year of coaching. Maybe his 3rd year, if that. And you have 2 and a possible Hall of Famers on your team. And their first year together, they got to the finals. So with that being said, that's my story on the myth of the 2011 finals and the LeBron choking argument. So this is your boy Jay every day. I'm out. Hope you like the post. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, whether you like the post or you don't like the post or you disagree. I'd love to argue with you and create some dialogue. Peace. I'm out.